a social worker and I work with children who are in long-term care under guardianship of the minister until 18.
Part of my role is forming relationships with families very quickly.
At other times I could be sitting down with a principal of a school, talking to that principal about a child that they're concerned about.
I'm a senior social worker and I work with children under guardianship of the minister until they're 18. I have 16 children on my caseload.
A big part of my role is around looking at what is the structure of the assessment and how should that assessment occur. What are the things we need to look at in order to establish if an other person guardianship order is appropriate for that child, and will that suit this family?
I guess some of the challenges that we face, I guess as social workers across the state is, housing affordability and being able to link families who are experiencing homelessness in with appropriate services.
When young people are let down by, say, like a birth parent or let down by somebody, and just seeing, I guess, the sadness in their face, and yeah, that's really hard as well, and just trying to be there for them and support them through that is tricky.
So relationships are pivotal to our work, and sometimes it takes quite a while to build a relationship with a family.
Not only establish a relationship with the young person, but especially like their families, and just trying to get it all to, I guess, work in a way for that young person.
We have had a mum who has been linked in with the centre for about 3.5 years.
Let me talk about one child in particular who was totally inarticulate, and for the first 3 years that I worked with her, I couldn't understand a word she said.
Being that consistent person, even though you think like, oh, well, that didn't really go very well, but yeah, going back to them, because often they don't have, those consistent relationships.
And certainly, while she was participating in the program, we could see great changes in the way in which she responded to her little people.
And then after intensive speech pathology, I was taking her to the dentist one day and I could understand her, and it was really very moving.
I do the work I do because I believe children and young people should be afforded opportunities to thrive.
And I think if you're celebrating the small stuff, oh yeah, like he got to school today, then something's happening that's right. So yeah, I think that is really important, just to celebrate that small stuff.
Being able to take advantage of that light bulb moment when you can see that opportunity to make a difference in someone's life and to leap in.
Certainly feel as though having a team around me which is really supportive enables us to support families in a really collaborative way.
A lot of people say to me, they might ask where I work and I will tell them, they said, oh, you poor thing. But I said, on the contrary, I love it. And I think most social workers do, otherwise they wouldn't be doing this job.
This is a science. It's not just something where you decide, oh, I'm going to go out and be a social worker. There are things that you need to learn about in terms of history and how to relate to people, how to plan with people, how to support people who are in crisis.
We are agents of change as social workers, and it's very rewarding to see that change.